Yo, welcome back to the channel for reviews with NRL, Champions League, EPL, a little bit of tennis here and there on the big stages, horse racing, but we'll start with the NRL. Trials 2 over. You can see my ladder on the left hand side there. That's not the stats of what I think after these trials. That's just in general with what the squads have taken shape. On paper, what the squads should be doing. And but we'll see anyway. We'll see after round 6 where we're going to be at with the ladder and what I think. Maybe I'll be chopping and changing a few teams here and there over the course of after the 6 rounds. But yeah, trial 2 results there. Dolphins, way disappointing. They had a full squad. I was shocked of how bad they played. If their defense and their attack don't change, they're going to absolutely get slapped. I had them sitting on top 8. Man, I've got them sitting down bottom 4, bottom 5. Like, they got to do something special in the first 6 rounds for me to change my mind, because that was a pathetic performance. They did nothing. Their whole pre-season before these trials, I don't know what the hell they were doing, but if that was it, that's crazy. Cowboys, they were impressive, even though Penrith had no one there. Warriors, the defense was another one that was a bit shaky. They need to up that. Tigers look really good. I know Roosters had a lot of players out. They still had a couple of first graders in there. Still did a little bit, they did pretty decent, 26. So, you can't complain. Tigers looked really good. They still had a few players out as well. So, if Tigers keep that momentum up from these trials up into their season, man, they're my smoky for the top 8 too. So I hope they do something special. Knights, man, oh man, they're in a lot of trouble. They just purchased that fella, 13 million, Dylan. Like $13 million, man, and he does that standard halfback, fucking half bullshit. Like, man, if you just got paid on that massive deal, and all you're doing on the fifth tackle is just kicking to the fullback and not doing anything else, nothing special. And don't keep in mind, he did that crap with the Eels too. He did the exact same thing with the Eels and what he did in that match against the Bulldogs. Absolutely ridiculous. 28-0, and in the second half, Bulldogs were taking their first graders off, and they lost Burton. Like, that's a big slap in your face if you ask me. Like, I have them definitely finishing last. Like, yeah, nah. St. George need to get rid of Flanagan. Until they do, they're going to be in the bottom half of the ladder every single year until he's gone. Woeful. They came out of the blocks hard and fast, and they just dropped off. Eels, another one that's I believe can hit top 6 this year if they stay healthy, fit, no injuries, and they perform, just as good as what they did at the end of last year. Really hit their straps just to miss out on the 8. So, yeah, these trials, I don't really read into them too much, only if they got full squads and they just, like, they play so terrible in a trial. Like, I know things can change around, but man, that's got to be disheartening when your team does that. Yeah, so my ladder's probably going to stay like that until round 6. After round 6, I'll have a look at it again, and around that time, I'll do another video review on the ladder and what I think up until that point. I'll be doing that throughout the season. But, yeah, a few disappointments in there, a few excitements. The most exciting one was probably Bulldogs' defense never really changed. They're still the same defensive team, so that's good to see. Their attack needs to be way better to be in the grand final and win it. Tigers, their attack and defense was a lot better, and their attack especially. Just elusive. They just throw around the ball. It's good to see. Hopefully they do well this year, because if they keep building on that, top 4 isn't far away for them if they keep doing it. Maybe not this year, maybe the next year, maybe 2027 will be a year that we see them in the top 6. But at the moment, I've got them as a smoky to finish in the 8 itself. But yeah, we'll get on top of that. We'll get on top of that by round 6. We'll see. Man, oh man, how good was the racing on this Saturday? Tentyris 60s, Autumn Glow, man. That, man, she gives me chills like Winks did. Like that first gear, just idling straight past him. Like he just had to wiggle her reins a little bit like Black Caviar, Winks. You know, man, she just needs to keep improving because the races are going to get harder and harder and harder, and I hope she stays undefeated because, wowee, she is something. Tentyris, Jolie Star was another big one over the top. And all these were all my selections in multis and wins. Man, like Tentyris, Jolie Star should have been at the same price as 60s and Autumn Glow, and I don't understand why. Same as Cafe Millennium should have been favourite too. He was going to win all day long. Didn't matter. Back at Flemington, back on that wide track. Jockey back on that loves him. Knows him so well. Can't believe that he was nearly $6. Are you serious? It's free money. Tentyris was nearly $3. There's no, man, how many people jumped on Giga Kick? How many people jumped on Giga Kick? What happened? Man, you really thought Giga Kick was going to beat Tentyris? Come on, man. Tentyris and Observer are going to go overseas, and they're going to clap overseas as well. Don't worry about that. Come back to this video. Tell me I'm wrong when it does happen. Jolie Star, beautiful, going real nice. Don't know how many more wins that she's got this prep, because that first one, she's always really good first up. That fresh run, I can't believe the price she was as well. She should have been odds on fresh first up. Now she usually dips off a little bit. Hopefully she has another win in her this prep, like a big win. That would be real nice to see. 60s, I'm pretty sure he's going to be up against Observer. Have I got that right? Where are we? Yeah, I think they're going to Australian Guineas. I think 60s and Observer are going to clash, and I'd have to take Observer in that. I would have to go as Observer. I just think he's just got that extra grunt in him. He's got that feral grunt in him, where 60s took a long time to warm up, and once 60s did that, hit the line hard. But if you're going to give an Observer that amount of leeway up in front on that straight, I don't know if he'll be able to reel him in. There is a smoky for that race, Planet Red. Massive run. So that is the smoky for the race, but I don't see them beating Observer. That's just my honest opinion. He's massive. Very, very good. So you've got the Very Elegant Stakes. They've nominated and accepted for the Very Elegant with Autumn Glow. Far as by the looks of it, she's going to stay undefeated. Sir Delius comes back. He's going to be on the way to going towards I believe a Melbourne Cup run. And what are we looking at for the Melbourne Cup itself? Where are we? We're a little bit early. We're way too early. We're way too early at the moment, but I would like to see, what is he paying? 15 to 1. 15 to 1. I wonder what weight he's going to get. Because depending on the weight, he's definitely going to run in the wet and on top. It doesn't matter with that horse. And he's a very good, solid, long-distance horse too. But we're going to see that Aliana in the Very Elegant as well. Man, Aliana, the way she hit that line, like, that was good. That was good. I had her for the place as well. All-Star Mile. Treasure the Moment, Pride of Jenny, Tom Kidden. I would like to say Tom Kidden, but I would also like to see Aliana. I would love to see Aliana in that race and go ahead for that race because, man, she's overs for that. She is overs, especially on that last run. I would love to see her in there. But I'm pretty sure they're going to go to the Very Elegant. And they're probably Autumn Glow and her are going to clash. Even though Mr. Chris Waller said that they weren't going to clash anymore. Lindeman's going to go to his own... Lindeman's going to go in his sort of own path. You know, a bit like last prep, how he just placed him and dropped him in these easy to win sort of races. But you still... I think the first 3 races or 2 races that he won... It was actually okay odds that you could multi him up with something else. So if he does that this prep, you know, you could have your Autumn Glow into Tentyris into Lindeman. You see, like, sort of place them around like that. But man, Tentyris in the Newmarket handicap, I don't see anything beating him in there. He's what, $1.80 there. Randwick Guineas, Autumn Boy. Now, if she's an alibi, even Napoleonic, Baywat, like Autumn Boy, he's a proper good horse, but man, you've got some really good horses in this Randwick Guineas field. You've got She's an Alibi, Napoleonic, that was a solid run. Baywat, solid run. He just needs the bend. Baywat definitely needs the bend, not the straight. That straight was just a trial run for him. He needed that run, that hit out. Jolie Star, Lady Shenandoah, Angel Capital, Canterbury Stakes, they more than likely won't be running in this. From what I heard from Chris Waller is that Jolie Star will probably race in the Canterbury Stakes. Lady Shenandoah and Angel Capital will race somewhere else. He doesn't want them clashing anymore or something like that. But we won't know any more until it gets a little bit closer. That is Saturday, February 28th. So we've still got the Blue Diamond this Saturday. So we've still got a few more big races this weekend coming. But there will be a preview towards the end of this week. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit those subscribe buttons there. And make sure you follow along for the previews for racing. What else have we got? We got the All-Star Mile. That's on the 7th of March. So the Very Elegant and the Guineas on the 28th of February. Saturday the 7th of March is when we will see where they clash and don't clash. What else have we got? We got the... Yeah, so we're going to head into the Randvet, the Galaxy, Rosehill Guineas, the Slipper. The Australian Cup is a pre-nom, so Observer, will he go to an Australian Cup? Will he go to an Australian Cup? Maybe? I don't know. Because he's better than Tom Kidden. Like, does he go there? Don't know. Like, is any of these... Hold on. Where are we going? Hobart. Mannerism. Parramatta Cup. No. Oakley Plate. Futurity. Treasure the moment in the futurity. La Jura. That's going to be in the preview. Napoleonic, Ninja, Autumn Boy. They're all going to clash this weekend. Napoleonic would be probably the best bet there. Autumn Boy, he's going to take another run to get fit. But, yeah, everything else, that's pretty much it for the review and where I think things are going to place and turn out. But hit those subscribe buttons. How good was the racing? Tentyris, Autumn Glow, massive. And if you want any multis, any each ways wins, go hit the subscribe button and follow on my Discord as well. That's out in my bio there on YouTube. Click my bio there. It has the other 2 links. Go head over to Kick. I need at least 50 followers over there to start going live. I want to start chatting to my followers over there on Kick. Yeah, eventually do all these previews and everything full time. Just want to start, love my sports. I love my NRL. I love my soccer, football, I should say. Love my big game tennis when the big opens are on. I love watching a bit of that, especially horse racing. I love it. It's in my blood. Been doing it for many, many years. But yeah, pop down in the comments there on YouTube. I want to start talking to all my followers and my fans and start talking to everyone that's like-minded, that does a very similar thing to me. I want to know what your thoughts are on these wins and where they possibly may go over the next 6, 7, 8 weeks. And any further info that you would have, just pop it down in the comments and we'll get chatting over there. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned. Previews will always come out before race day on a Saturday on the big races. And for any other sports, go check out the videos, the shorts, and the link for Discord. Go check it out. Thanks for tuning in.